Hello everybody and welcome back to Psychoboy Plays Monster Prom. I cannot use the music in this game anymore due to copyright infringements. So, I am very sorry, but I will not be using music in any future episodes of Psychoboy Plays Monster Prom. Just because I don't want to get sued or anything. Nobody's really given me any suggestions as to who I should play and what I should call them, which is a little unfortunate, but, you know, go figure. I'm not exactly the internet celebrity Psychoboy. I've got 1,000 subscribers, and that's about it. So, for now, I'm just gonna go by... yeah. Dingle.
Sure thing.
I can still do the sound effects, of course. It's just that in previous episodes, either I don't get money for my video, or I do get money for my video, but in exchange, I have to turn off the game sound. So now, I can still use the sound effects, just not the music. Hopefully, that's not going to be a problem. I hope you guys aren't mad. Let's see, what is my spirit emoji? Yeah, Caucasian guy with the turban, I think. Just because, I mean, that's kind of me. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze? Bullshit. It's Facebook, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed and the money goes to the people exposed to that bullshit. I like that. Arbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. That seems like a bad idea. Greek agoras, like literal Greek agoras, reinstated into our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's the social media I want to log into. I'm not gonna lie, a Greek agora would sound nice. Maybe online, so I don't have to, go outside. But I think I'll just go for bullshit. Because there's a lot of bullshit online, and there would be a little less if you had to pay every time you said it. Wouldn't stop Trump, of course, but what are you gonna do? Now, let's see here. I have so far wooed Miranda twice, Polly once, and, fuck, did I do any of the guys? I mean, I've tried Damien a couple times, but I don't think I ever actually got him. Did I get Vera? I don't remember. Whatever. I know I didn't get Liam, so there it is. That's right, folks. Today I'm going to be seducing Liam, and hopefully he won't be as insufferable of a prick as I've always perceived him to be.
All right.
Looks like I'm a little low on boldness, but then I'm not sure that Liam likes boldness. He's probably more of a smarts and creativity guy, if I'm being honest. But I'll try boosting my charm. I think that'll be helpful. Okay, great. Oh, fuck, that was creativity. Ah, shit. Well, against the expected, you spot Scott and Liam engaged in what seems to be an intense conversation. They seem so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on.
Hey.
We're discussing this recent novel, Two Lights. It isn't a novel. It's a rad movie with lots of cool dudes and amazing abs. Well, it's actually based on a novel, and it's anything but rad. It's cultural trash.
How ironic.
But I decided to like it ironically. The thing is, there's this human girl with two guys who like her. But the guys are part of two enemy human races. The wild shirtless humans and the mysterious deep look-giving humans. And it seems these types of humans can't stand each other. True that. Oh, and the deep look-giving humans shine in the sunlight. Did you know that's actually a lesser-known trait of some humans? It is not. The thing is, the next movie will be released soon, and we're super hyped. Ironically. We can't wait, bro. We need to satiate our hunger for Two Lights. This is your opportunity to show these two that you're well-versed when it comes to satiating urges. Go for it. We should write a nuanced play based on it. Totally not
authentic.
Oh, I see. A nuanced pastiche involving the characters of Two Lights. Throwing a new light over their fears and desires. And over their ads. Yeah, sure. with an unexpected twist that will elevate the strengths of the original oeuvre. Something subtle yet powerful. Something like the rival humans ditching the girl and fucking each other's brains out. Yeah, I like that. It's artistic because of reasons.
Touchdown!
And if they're nude, that means more muscles and stuff. I like that. Sure, it sounds like a lot of high form of art and nothing like thirsty fanfic. You're some kind of promoter of the arts. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. All right.
All right.
Huh, Liam and Polly. When you arrive at the table, you find the... Oh, that's right.
Hey, boo!
Okay, so I've seen this part before. God damn, Polly, have you worn that before? Because I don't remember you wearing that before, and it's pretty sexy. Like last Saturday, there'll be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now we need to focus on these food pics. Okay, a food pic of Liam taking a food pic. You level your phone at Liam just as he's about to snap a food pic, but his vampire reflexes are too quick for you. Ha! Trying to out-meta the metamaster, are you? We'll see about that. Liam levels his phone to Polly just as she's about to take a food pic. Now you're taking a food pic of a food pic of a food pic. Whoa. Are we pointing at phones at each other now? I want to play too. Suddenly, Polly's got her phone pointed at you. It's a food pic of a food pic of a food pic. We've done it! We've created the meta triangle! The most meta shape in existence! This is our finest hour! The world around you dissolves into green columns of numbers and letters. You've done it! You can see the code! You are the one! The programming of the video game you are in awards you by raising your relationship points with the character known as Liam. Woo!
All right.
That was the most blatant I think it's ever been. Alright, so you get charm from the gym. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I played this. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Yeah. Alright, +2 charm. You see Liam talking to Miranda. Miranda looks confused and Liam looks frustrated. Uh-oh.
Yuck!
But I simply do not understand this art you are describing. You say the art piece is a bathroom? No. For the 100th time, the art piece is the experience of going into a bathroom thinking it's an art piece. The artist purposefully gave the room number of the bathroom as the room number for the exhibit, even though there was a whole room full of his paintings elsewhere in the building. It was revolutionary. It certainly seems very complicated. Sounds like a mix-up to me. Personally, I prefer the exoplanet sculptures of the Atlantean 5th Dynasty. You know, the man in the moon, the face on Mars, the all of Pluto, art on such a grand scale.
So mainstream.
Bah, that's not art, that's populism at its worst. Well, I don't think that bathroom business sounds like art. But how are we supposed to discuss art if we can't even agree on what it is? Oh, if only someone would come along and provide a satisfying definition of art, I would be so pleased. You got this, no problem. It's so simple. Exactly! This is why, for example, Georges Seurat's A Sunday Afternoon is not art, whereas getting stuck in the elevator for 9 hours is. But the face on Mars does not give me bad feelings. Well, then obviously it's not art, Miranda. Try to keep up. If it's not art, then what is it? A mean thing your ancestors did to the Martians with primitive nuclear weapons. Oh, yes, I suppose it was that. You're both so smart. You gain some disturbing knowledge about the history of the solar system, and also +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Woo! I'm just gonna assume that Liam likes smarts and creativity and roll with that.
All right.
Both of my things that impressed him also boosted my smarts and creativity stats. That being said, I'm going to school. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. At the end of class, the teacher passes back your quizzes from last week. Liam looks at his and sighs. Just another fascistic assessment in a long line of fascistic assessments. Don't get me wrong. My performance on these little charades is exceptional. I'm devastatingly intelligent. But I find the entire enterprise distasteful. Must we be weighed and measured like so much raw steak? Elroy the swamp monster snorts derisively. Alright, buttsucker, if you're so smart, how are they supposed to assess us without tests? Well, I mean, given time, I'm sure it could come up with... Obviously, this is not going well for Liam. You jump in and save the day. Given that a brutal fight to the death is probably boldness, and boldness is my lowest stat. Rap at it. It's the only fair way. Yes, that's precisely what I was about to say. As we all know, one does not truly grasp a subject until one can rap fluently about it. None would dispute that Snoop Dogg is a reigning expert on the distribution and consumption of marijuana, for example. True. Yes, very good. I'll start a petition immediately. This will definitely impress Reddit. You give Liam his first signature. I'm not sure he'll get many more. In any case, you gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
All right.
When you reach Liam and Damien's table, you find it absent of food but covered in paperwork. Do we really need all these special forms? Can't we just write death threats on regular paper? For the last time, Damien, substantive change within an administered system requires blah 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 blah. Okay, so we all know how this goes. A white plate with a single sprig of parsley in the center, the essence of minimalism. That's it! That's it?
It's so authentic.
Don't you see, Damien? It's a bold commentary on the emptiness of consumption. Really? Sounds like a plate with a leaf on it. Oh, you'll never understand. But, like, why even have a leaf on the plate if you're trying to be so minimalist? My God, you're right. Why even have a plate? Why have anything at all? That's it. Our new menu item. Nothing. No, you don't get it. The leaf on the plate symbolizes, like, there is something, but it doesn't amount to anything, right? If there was nothing, then there wouldn't be anything, and the essence of consumption would be lost, because you cannot consume nothing. Oh, never mind. The school receives Liam's petition. From now on, the lunchtime will include 1 empty tray, a great victory for artistic expression. And a great loss for minimalism.
All
You can't
right.
just make nothing and call it minimalist. That's not what it is. I'm gonna go get some boldness in the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You get +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards, blah blah blah. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better, they're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos. Infinite Tope! It's also probably why I only have 6 Instagram followers, but we all must make sacrifices for art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot. I simply must document. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. Goodness, this situation is even more dire than I thought. Miranda, what were you doing in an air conditioning duct? If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're a part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spouse discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. What to do? My money stat is 7, so not fantastic. And porn and bomb recipes, I would assume that'd be, I don't know, maybe creativity? But if it's charm, I'm fucked. Ah, jeez. Dingle, don't fail me now. Oh, great. Fun. Alright. What is porn? Never mind, if you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. Trust me, bro, it'll get him a lot of followers. I shall put you in charge of creation. Porn away, comrade. You turn Liam's account into Instagram's #1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Shockingly, this turns out fine. There you are! I wanted to share the great news. I'm Instagram famous! Apparently my filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers! They're all following me to my new website, hotliampics.com with 3 X's. Why the hell did you make it like that? Of course, I'm utterly devastated that my work has finally become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst, and I'm not at all happy or excited about it. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting! You're not sure they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works, right? You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. Yeah, because everyone knows porn is the most charming industry out there. Alright, let's boost up my smarts a little bit more. That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective! God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time you actually learn a lot about history. You know, Game of Thrones is not a historical documentary. Just gonna put that out there. In art class, you're having a hard time looking at the unspeakable Eldritch relic you're supposed to be painting, when Liam and Miranda thankfully provide you with a distraction. What are you talking about, Miranda? That relic clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning in a world of consumer goods. But how do you know that, Liam? To me, it just looks like a gruesome and horrific offering to a pitiless god, like Uncle Anathema used to make. Why, it's easy, Miranda. When I want to discern the true meaning of a piece of art, I simply, Okay, shit. Not sure. Oh wait, duh. Creativity's my best stat, and making stuff up is all about... I'm sorry. That's fun? Make it up is fun? Clearly, the uncultured masses do not have a true appreciation for the arts. Two smarts and 1 creativity. Well, that's not such a big blow. I had high stats for both. Still...
Alright!
We just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien, Liam was just taking pictures of his food, when a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent on the table.
Prepare to die!
It's the Slayer! Lunchtime's over, dirtbags! Time to die! This always happens when we sit together. Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pic. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pic, Count Stankula. I'm about to spoil your face! Just his, though, right? Both your faces! Fuck. The Slayer is right between the 3 of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act too fast, you might just be able to save one. You launch into a hearty rendition of the Our Father. You've done this loads of times. It's not that the prayer has any kind of magical effect on Damien. He just can't resist criticizing it. Okay, first of all, he's not our father. I've got 2 dads and neither of them is a holy asshole in a stupid cloud palace. And thy kingdom come? What's that supposed to mean? Are we like praying for the end of the world now? Oh sure, begging for your daily bread. What are you, in prison or something? Your omnipotent dad can't spring for better food than bread? What if you got a gluten allergy? Do you still have to eat the daily bread? Ugh, this is ridiculous. While Damien continues to rave, Liam snaps a few more artful pics of his lunch and then carries it to another table. Are you done? Almost. I have a whole bit about the multiple papal revisions that's really fucking vicious. Close enough. Eat holy water! You can't eat a liquid, it's Damien has a hard time forming any more iconoclastic opinions with his flesh on fire. He flees the cafeteria and you retreat to sit at Liam's table. Now that he's done taking pictures of his food, he even lets you have some. This has been a real bonding experience. Woo!
Alright!
Alright, guess I gotta get more smarts again. Okay, you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell and you gain +2 smarts! Yay! Afterwards, Miranda beckons to you from a darkened corner. Psst! Co-conspirator, over here! Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular. And what better way than by making him Prom King? Unfortunately, when I asked for him to run for Prom King, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 1,000 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for 1,000 years and I've never run for Prom King, so there you go." Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him Prom King. My first thought was to murder the current Prom King after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now how can we secure a win for Liam when he's opposed to running or making any effort to win? Alright, I'm gonna call it here for today, folks. And I will see you in the next episode of Psychoboy Plays Monster Prom. Until then, drive safely and have a delightful day. Bye-bye!